face difficult times, whether it's like something small, like just failing a test, but we also face difficult times, whether it's like losing a family member, or just losing a family member, or just feeling alone. 3 years ago, I myself was in that same position. I felt like I had nobody with me. I started pushing friends and family away. Just pushing them away and not really, just wanting to be alone. I even felt like outcast at my church. That's how bad it got. I just felt like an outcast, not really wanting to be with anybody. Just felt alone. And I just wanted to deal my storms that came to my life. I just wanted to deal with them by myself. I didn't want to put God in front of it. I didn't want to put anybody else in front of it. But I mean, as I kept on doing that, I really had nobody to support me. That was another main thing too. Like there was no support. There was no friend support. So I was just really, really alone. I'm gonna ask you guys this: have you guys ever felt like God never cared about you? I mean, we're not wrong to think that way. We're not wrong to think and feel like we're alone. Did you know that the 12 closest people to Jesus even called him out and said, "Do you even care about me?" I mean, come on, guys. They were the 12 closest people to Jesus, and they still felt alone. They still felt alone, like they're not worth being next to Jesus. That's how I felt. I mean, I'm gonna read off of Mark 4. If y'all don't want to turn to it, you can go ahead. It's up to y'all. Mark 4, verse 35 through 41. That day, when evening came, he said to his disciples, "Let us go over to the other side," leaving the crowd behind. They took him along just as he was. In the boat, there were also other boats with him. A furious squall came up, and the waves broke over the boat, so that it was nearly swamped. Jesus was in the stern, just sleeping, chilling. I mean, he was just sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care if we drown?" He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waters, "Quiet, be still." Then the wind died down, and it was completely calm. He said to his disciples, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" They were terrified and asked each other, "Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him." So I mean, to take off that, I mean, I'm pretty sure their disciples, they were all fishermen. So they knew how to drive a boat in choppy water, right? But it just got so overwhelming that they wanted to do it alone, but they couldn't. So they were like, "All right, let's go to Jesus." And they were doubting themselves. They were doubting just everything about themselves, just like I was. Like I was just wanting to be alone, just by myself, not just pushing people away, just in my own thing, wanting to do my own thing when I knew I really couldn't. So, I mean, second, after they wanted to do everything alone, they started to fear for their lives. They were fearing for their lives because they were by themselves. They felt like they were by themselves, and honestly, that's how I started to feel. I started to feel just alone, depressed, just by myself. I started fearing that I was going to end up somewhere I shouldn't be ending up in. You know what I mean? So after they just decided to go to Jesus and just ask him, like, "Hey, do you not care about me? Do you not care that we're here just going through this storm?" So then he comes up and he's like, "Don't worry, guys, I got this." And that brings me back to a point where I just finally decided, all right, I can't do this alone. I'm not going to be doing this alone. I'm not going to walk my walk without God. So I manned up. I buckled up my shoes and just went like, all right, God, I need you, and you need to be here with me. So after they come to Jesus and they ask him, he comes to them and he goes out and he just says, he just calms the winds, calms the waters, he calms everything. And then he goes to his disciples. Why did you guys doubt me? Why did you guys doubt me? Why are you doubting me? And honestly, I was in that same position too. I was just doubting him, saying, no, I don't need that. I don't need you. But after I realized that I did need him, it just changed everything. I mean, if you guys don't hear anything or just don't even, what I want you guys to take out of this is that you're never promised an easy life following Christ. However, God does promise you that He is there in the midst of your storm. So out of anything that you're going through, no matter what you're going through, if you feel alone, you're by yourself, depressed, if you're going through depression, God's bigger than that. And God will always be you in your storm. Thank you. Hey,